To tonight's show. I'm Kim,
And I'm Quadia.
and we are here for Congo Children's Corner with some wonderful guests.
Yes.
Yay, some geniuses, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's welcome our two Z's, Zora and Zanaya. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
So Quadia has been hard at work
Yes, always.
getting you guys together here. And I understand that we have a sophomore and a senior,
Yes.
rising senior, right? All right, so now what advice would you give this lovely sophomore
Yes.
as a rising senior?
My best advice to you is to get involved while you're still early, a little early in your high school years. Because I wish I can go back and do more sports and more clubs. I didn't know about it though. I didn't have that guidance. So get involved.
All right.
I like it. Extracurricular
Yes, that's
activities
always
are your
fun.
friend.
That's
Yes.
it, that's
Take it serious.
Okay, yes.
Definitely.
Take it serious because it's now you're starting to prepare
hmm
for schools and testing and all that fun stuff.
Fun? I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So tell us about the workshop that you did over the weekend.
You want to go first?
Surely.
The workshop that we did, they brought in 4 people to talk to us.
First, tell us who they are.
Miss Quadia was the first person to actually talk to us.
Actually, but the workshop was hosted by who?
Miss
What's your genius? Danielle and Tatra.
Yes.
Danielle and Miss Page.
Yes, exactly.
And they had brought in 4 people to talk to us about, like, they brought in 4 people to talk to us about how to get ready for college
Okay.
and, like, how to stay focused and prepare and what to worry about and what not to worry about.
All right. So what stuck with you the most?
Which part of the
Uh-huh.
workshop? My favorite part of the workshop was the last part. What was
Mhm.
his name?
Mr. Hawkins.
Mr. Hawkins.
Yes.
He gave us girls really good advice about boys,
Oh.
and I found it really. It was really funny though, cause like the way he presented it, like it kept me interested in it.
Uh-huh.
But it was really funny and it was entertaining, but it was also true.
So, what advice would you give that he shared with you that you would also give to our audience this evening?
Yes.
Don't let boys get into your minds.
Mhm.
You have to stay focused. And then like worry about them later. Like that's like the last thing you should be worrying about. Like get your PhD first.
All
I
right.
like it. Shout out to Harley.
That's right. So how about you?
Well, unfortunately, I had to go soon,
Okay.
and I was late because I got lost trying
Okay.
to find it. But the time that I was there, I was inspired by Miss Quadria's story, and what's the other lady's name
And
again?
Miss Tamara.
Miss, was I here for Miss Tamara? Well, I was inspired by what you guys presented to us because that just showed me that there's no limit to where we can go, who we can be, and what we can do in life as young, females. So and then we were handed these papers with these 2 little girls, and one little girl was 9 years old, and she started selling candles so that she could raise money for her school supplies and stuff and for homeless people.
Wow.
And now she's the CEO of some website for little girls, and I'm like, that's inspiring. Like,
Isn't it?
it just showed me that you can turn something simple into something big. Dreams don't have to be that big. You can just, I don't know. It just gave me a lot of hope. Like I can do anything I put my mind to.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I was
That's
inspired.
it.
Yep. It was
So
really
that's
nice.
great. So now, again, and tell us your schools.
I attend Brandywine High School.
Brandywine High School.
I go to Dickinson High School.
All right. And so now how do you think you can carry and share your information? Do you feel comfortable telling your friends that maybe weren't at the workshop and sharing that information? And
Most definitely. I would bring all of my friends with me.
okay.
So I will bring a good portion of my friends, especially the ones who I feel that probably need the help and the support, and they like need to hear the information about it.
So I mean, but just you telling them, how will you spread the word that you learned?
I mean, I don't know. I just let them know.
You just let 'em know?
Just tell them. Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I mean, the way I am, the way I explain things, I mean, like, I think I will want to make my friends come,
Okay.
especially because my presence is there.
Of
Hey.
course.
Yes, Zora.
That's right. And how about you in sharing what was most inspiring? Like of the words, their message, like I missed it, so I didn't get to hear the lovely Quadia. And what?
I will give you your own personal presentation.
She's so
Although I
sweet.
learned so much from you, Cousin Kim.
She's so sweet. So what was it that inspired you? What message?
Just the fact that it's trying to come back to me right now.
Okay.
Just the fact that you know, you don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
You don't
very
have
good.
to start off the best just to be the best. You have to gradually, work up, like it's just I don't know, the whole thing inspired me. It's hard to choose little
Really?
things, you
Yeah,
know.
it sounds
Like
like it.
everything was just so inspiring to me, and I would feel comfortable sharing it with my friends because me myself, I'm an encourager. I'm the motivator around everybody, my family, friends. So I would feel confident. Like I would feel really good sharing this because some people don't feel like they're good enough, and I think you're more than good enough.
Okay.
Yep.
So we look for you to inspire. Do you have thoughts of what you want to do?
I actually like to act.
Okay.
I want to be a movie star.
Hey, all right.
I wanna
Here's
start
your
it.
I want to be a movie star. I want to be a singer and like a motivational speaker
Okay.
type thing. Yeah.
All
I
right.
love it. We need more of you in the
That's
world.
it.
Yes.
That's definitely
Motivating
it.
the masses.
I can see it.
You can see it.
Yes.
What our generation set up today?
Hey. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
All right. So, any last words that you would want to say?
I would just want to share my quote before we go
Please.
out.
Please.
Which camera do I look like?
That one.
That one. Okay.
Mr. Dave.
This is to everybody. I have the ability to change the nation, and the same goes for you. Find what your gift is, operate it so elegantly that the entire world will be moved by it.
Very nice.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Slay.
Slay.
That's it. All right, and that's important. Find what your gift is and
Operate
take
it
your
so
time.
elegantly.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. You have to experience and try a lot of things. So, as your Zanaya,
Zanaya.
I know I got two Z's. As Zanaya said, get involved because the only way you're going to know what you like is to try a lot of things. So make sure. What are some of the things you like now?
I enjoy dancing. I love to dance.
Okay, great.
And I help manage the teams at my school. And I'm a part of the dance program at my school as well. This will be my second year.
Yeah.
And I will also like to go into computer engineering
Okay.
and a double major at computer engineering and dance at New York University.
Wow.
Their
all
goals
right.
already
Hey, I
lined
like
up,
it,
don't
huh?
they?
All
Yes.
right.
So like I'm preparing. I'm making the pathway for myself to get there.
Okay.
'Cause, like,
Very
that's what I really
good.
want to do.
Amen.
That's right. So we look forward to you coming once you get all your acceptances and just keep updating us as what's going on and how you're moving forward. You're always welcome back.
Really?
Yes,
We're
always.
family now.
We're family now. That's right,
That's what I'm
girl.
talking about.
So as and we've got some places for your acting
do.
career. So we've got some people to tell you about
Okay.
that may help you get started or get more involved since
Yes.
you're already there. And we all work together. So think of us just as that, as your
Your
family.
family, yes.
And you need information, and we come to us. We're your source.
Right.
All right, and you come back and you share your talent. Okay.
Yes, we want to
Yes.
hear that beautiful voice.
That's right.
If you need backups, I got you.
All right, we got a backup singer. We're working together here today. All right, well,
Yes.
we've got more great guests, so please stand by. All right, we've got some winners tonight. Right?
Yes, I am very
Yes.
excited about this group.
Chasing the Dream.
Entrepreneurship Camp.
That's it.
Yes.
So let's tell us about Entrepreneurship Camp. First, let's
Yes.
meet everyone. I'm sorry, Cam. All right, so we're going to start off with Cam. You want to tell us where you go to school and how old you are or any of that fun stuff?
Now I go to AI. I'm 11. I'll be turning 12. So I'm just getting into middle school. So I think
Alright.
it might be like to find out, especially where my locker room is. I think
All
that's
right.
really
Yes.
hard.
Yeah. Oh, no, that'll be fun.
Yes.
Seeing who you're next to and all that good stuff.
I'm
Finding new
glad we get
places.
to pick who we're next to.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
think
That's
times
good.
have changed,
All
haven't
right,
they?
haven't
You know?
All right, and
I'm Jayla. I'm 13, and I go to Tatnall.
All right.
Hi, Jayla. And next we have.
My name's Antoine, and I'm going to middle school, and I'm 13.
All right. Which middle school?
AI,
AI. Okay.
Oh,
same one.
All right.
nice.
I'm Austin, and I'm going to Nativity Prep,
All right.
and I am 10.
Very
Okay.
nice. You all are so young
Yes.
and business-minded,
All
right?
right. So everybody enjoyed making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some
smiles.
See that? Quaddy didn't know I knew how to make you smile. I knew that. We couldn't get them to smile at first, but we got some smiles out of that. So let us see your wares. Let's see what you did.
I made tie-dye socks. The grown-up ones weren't really selling like that.
Uh-huh.
I mostly had the kids ones, and those were $5.
Okay. That's right, because young people,
people-
like those
They
sock
do.
thing
I didn't know
now.
that socks were so
Oh, yes.
popular.
And you know that's a bargain because these socks,
$5.
yeah, socks like that are expensive, aren't they? Anybody buy those socks? Yeah, those socks. Yeah.
You bought some? Very
know
nice.
See,
socks
look,
that
he
are
wears
Yes.
those socks. Socks with designs are what's going on now. So, what did you like most, and how did you come up with your idea?
I did this in the past before.
Mm-hmm.
I did this in the past, so I really just like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a good time for me. We thought it was fun. My whole family did it.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Very nice. And so, we don't want to give any secrets away. I was
Yes,
going to ask how, but we got to keep that
The
private.
process,
That's
yes.
right.
I was
Yeah,
curious
that's
as
it,
well.
yes. So we're going to do next time more children's socks. Is that a marketing lesson?
I have
that
baby
you learned?
socks too.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
baby,
baby socks.
Real
Yes.
smart.
Good,
Hey,
yes.
I made some for my aunt too. She
Okay.
wanted blue, yellow, and green.
Okay. So is that all one sock?
It's like really small. It's hard to do. It was
Okay.
2 socks. Like,
That's it. Oh, okay.
I use a rubber band to wrap it.
Okay. We
I
got a little
remember
secret
tie
of-
dyeing when I was young. I loved it.
It takes a while.
It
Yes,
does, but it's
yes.
fun.
But it's fun.
And you never know how your design is going to turn out.
I think of it in my head before I do it.
Oh,
see
What
that?
colors go best together?
What colors go best?
Very
okay.
nice.
Very
Because I am
good.
admiring the ones you have on now.
Yes.
There, Cam.
I was trying to make rainbow socks too.
Were you?
Oh.
I
Okay.
made like 4 or 3 pairs.
Okay.
Very nice.
Very nice. Everybody's into that.
Yes.
Unicorns and rainbows and love, right?
Yes.
Nobody's up there.
Happy hands.
All right, Jayla.
I made trail mix, and it's called Power
cool.
Pack.
So how'd you come up with the name?
Well, like, this gives you power for the day because it has healthy stuff in it. So,
You're
All
absolutely
right.
correct.
So, what are some of the healthy ingredients you have there?
I have almonds, cranberries, raisins, sunflower seeds, M&Ms, like regular peanuts, and these like chip thingies. I don't know what they're called.
And how much does a power pack cost?
Cost $2.
$2. That's very
good.
reasonable.
Yes,
Yes. And you bought everything in bulk and then assembled it home?
Yes.
Okay. And I like your presentation. You
Thank
came up with
you.
the sticker.
Yeah.
And then a pretty
And
bell.
it's a battery.
Yeah.
I get it now. Power pack. Yes.
So let's get a close up
Boom,
of that
boom,
power
boom.
pack.
Zoom,
so
zoom,
everybody
zoom.
can get it. Can we get that? Or am I asking too much
go.
now?
Yeah.
So the power pack by Jayla, who obviously also has a lot of marketing talents, ladies and
right.
gentlemen.
She
And then
thought
the
of
silver
that.
matches the end of the battery, which is nice.
Oh, I didn't even plan that.
Well, let's
It
pretend.
was yes, exactly. So what else did
That's
you
good.
learn in camp?
Yes.
Well, I didn't really have that many products, so I'm just gonna make more if I decide to make
okay.
this again.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Did you sell out at
Yes.
Market Day? Very nice. So it doesn't matter if you didn't have a lot because you sold out.
That's
you didn't have
important.
any excess inventory.
Yeah, but I wanted to make more money.
Oh, see that? So now we
She's a
know how to
businesswoman.
plan to make more money.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
Okay.
Antoine?
My name's Antoine, and I start making shirts. Like
Very
this.
nice, Antoine.
All right.
And then my mom brought me a hat
Nice.
that she had in the back, so I made this.
Very good.
So, if you don't mind,
Huh?
could you share with us a little bit about your process? Because this is the one I thought was tie-dye.
And
And his mommy kindly
she
corrected
know.
me.
It is not tie-dye.
Yes.
So how much were the shirts?
The shirts was 15.
Okay.
I made them up to 15.
And I heard he also had deals 15 or 2 for 25.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. That's it.
And my process of how I got this was, I was bored one day, and then my mom asked me what I want to do, and I started making shirts.
Okay.
So that's good.
Now, how did you learn to make the shirts?
I just looked it up on YouTube, how to make like different designs.
Okay.
Which I think is very important because
Yes.
the world is literally at our fingertips in
is.
2015. And so from watching the YouTube videos, you just experimented
Yeah.
at home
Uh-huh.
and you decided to go full scale and sell them at market day.
Yeah.
All right. And how
And I
did
heard-
you do?
I did good. I made up to $200.
Yes, I heard he did very well. Yes.
So you definitely like that, right?
So
So you're gonna make more.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
think you're smart.
Are you working on a website?
Yes, definitely. Good move. Good
Yes.
move. All right, and you are.
I am Austin, and I had made soaps. This one was $5. This one was $3.
Can we see the front of your soap, please, Austin?
All right, Austin.
And you have a very interesting story. How many years have you been involved with camp?
3, 4.
3 or 4 years,
Okay.
and he has totally reinvented himself.
Okay.
You now go by Mr. or Soap Doctor.
Soap
Yes.
Doctor. All
Soap
right.
Doctor.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And
tell
you-
us about the soap and the process and what's special about your soap.
Well, my soap is homemade and all natural. Everything here is made by myself, except for the bottle and everything. But yeah. And I had came up with my name, Graham Soap Factory, or some other people know it as Sophisticated.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
sophisticated. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's a nice
original.
name.
It is. So what's the small one,
The
Austin?
small one is a scrub for your body.
Okay.
Oh, so you've expanded your line as well.
So we have
Very
Yes,
nice.
like I've made lip balms over the past few years, and I've made soap bars and acne sprays.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So now, what do you like most about coming out to Market Day?
Well, I like
Marketplace.
Market day.
I like to talk. I like to sell I like to sell my product, and make sure that I can just sell them all out. Like this year, I almost sold out.
Very good.
'Cause I had about like 30 products,
Very good.
Very.
10 of each kind.
Wow.
Mm.
And how long does it take you to prepare?
To make these, it would probably take like 2 hours
Okay.
for like 10, 15,
Okay.
or
That's
8
pretty good.
for some batches.
What scents and flavors do you have?
Well, this one is Young Money. It's a men's scent, and this one is a Young Money scrub.
Oh, excuse me, Austin, Young Money. I think
like
I like
it.
the sound of that. Cha-ching.
Uh-huh. So how'd you come up with the names? What other scents do you have?
Well, I have
Or did you sell that day? You may not have them with you.
I have the lemongrass one.
Okay.
It has apricot seeds,
Okay.
so it can help scrub the dirt off and everything.
Okay.
And then it's really good for your skin. It makes it very smooth.
Very
Very
good.
nice.
Very good. So are those the only two flavors? The Young Money and the lemongrass?
Now I have more.
What are some of the others?
Like I have pomegranate,
Okay.
apple
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
for the soap
Okay.
and scrub. And I have some soap bars. Like I have peppermint, lavender,
I love lavender. That's one of my
Spearmint.
favorites.
and I have some soaps with no scent for
Mhm.
people who have like acne or something sensitive skin.
Okay.
I
very
tell you
good.
one thing, Austin.
feel
I am,
really
yes. We can tell that you're doing a lot of research about your product and your industry. Now, you know, working at the money school and this being a money school program, I have to ask you, how did you spend your money and did you save?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I saved a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. What did you
What did you
buy?
buy? Yes.
Like, I bought extra shirts
Oh, so you invested in your business.
Very
Well,
good.
that's
Yeah.
great.
and I used some of the money because we was going on like a family vacation, so I used money for that.
Good. Very
It felt good
So
having
how did
money
it?
in your
That's right.
pocket.
How did it feel to spend your
Yes.
own money and not have to ask for money? Was that good or not so good?
It just felt the same.
The same.
Oh.
Okay. How about you, Miss Jayla?
I went to the beach with my friends 2 weeks ago, and I used my money,
Okay.
but I didn't use all of it. I have a little left.
That's
Okay.
good.
So how about you? How did it feel having your own money and not having to ask?
Well, I had all one, so like, and I didn't have time to like change it out for five, so it's kind of hard. But I mean, it was okay, I guess.
It's spent, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It works?
Yeah, it works.
That's good. That's good. You enjoyed your day at the beach?
Yeah, it was fun.
That's good.
Yes.
It's most important that we have fun. How about you?
I had a family vacation,
Okay.
so yeah, I brung a little bit of money, and when I was there was certain stuff I liked, so I got that, and then I had like about 20 something dollars left.
Okay.
And then I seen these socks I liked, but I was gonna get them there as $20.
I didn't know those socks were that expensive.
But that's how much I had, $21 and some change, and there were tax down there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
But I could have got it, but I didn't want to use the rest of my money.
Very
All right. So
good.
you thought about it and decided to save, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Good.
All right. But you had a good time. That's most important.
I split my money up into 3 different sections.
Okay.
One to save, one to spend, and then one to invest back in my business.
Okay.
Wow.
Very
So
good.
so I split everything into 3 sections, and I haven't used all my spending money up yet. And I'm getting ready to go to Six Flags.
Ah.
Perfect. Perfect time to have
Yes.
some fun. Just a little splurge, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Well, what advice would you have to young people who are thinking about being a part of the program? Anybody think it was fun and would want to share that information?
Yeah.
The thing was, we got to all create a design that we liked, and we got to just experiment on this one thing. We got to show our product and sell it and make some money, and they taught us a lot of stuff some of us didn't know.
Okay. All right. What's
Like
the one
what?
thing that you
Yes.
learned?
I haven't been there in a while. I learned how to create the design and how to decide on prices for your business or product.
Okay.
That's a good
Very
skill to
good.
have.
How about you, Jayla?
Well, just like if you really want to do something, you should do it. And something I learned, how to be nice to everyone there.
Yes, customer service is important, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you smiled because you knew they were going to give you money, right?
Yeah.
That's it. All right. And Anton?
What I learned is how to like start up a business and sell my stuff to different people.
Okay.
Very nice.
I had learned how to display my product and to make it look nice so that more people will buy it.
Very good.
That's important.
Yes.
Very important.
Presentation is key in any endeavor.
All right. And so now, Quadi, you can tell us a little bit about the camp. Did it cost or what?
So the camp is $250 for
Okay.
2 weeks. However, scholarships are available. It was at Stubbs the last 2 weeks of July. And it is an entrepreneurship camp because I know for Ronnie and I, the skill sets that you learn in entrepreneurship camp can be utilized in other industries. For instance, customer service, presentation, etiquette. They also went on some field trips. So So if you want to find out more about Chasing the Dream, you're more than welcome to visit dfli.org. However, the camp only takes place during the summer. Throughout the year, the students will have other vending opportunities. But it's a really good opportunity taking place here that I want to see more young people take advantage of, because, I mean, talk about this creativity. And they only have 2 weeks. I mean, that's
That's a
awesome,
lot
because
to put together.
I've been sitting on ideas for years.
So what about
So,
the field
yes.
trips?
Yes.
Tell me about, what was your favorite field trip?
We only had one.
Oh, excuse
my
me, I'm sorry.
apologies.
Besides when we went to sell our product.
Okay, so
Okay,
what was
so
the
where did-
field trip?
The field trip, we went to, I think, Animal Hospital is
Mhm.
what it's called. I forgot what the place was actually called outside, but there were a lot of animals, and then there was a cat room, and we seen a dog that was walking through also, a brown dog and a white dog. So I raised my hand just in time, and I got to stand on a thing that they used to weigh the dogs.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that was fun.
Yes, that was something different. What did you all like about the field trip?
I like how we got to saw the one cat. It had got in a fly larva. It got in its head,
Ugh. Yeah. Okay.
so they had to take it out. And then like we got to see the cat. We didn't get to pet it though.
That's
That's
probably
probably
good.
safe.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd want to pet a cat we don't know about. How about either of you? Did you all enjoy that field trip?
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
It was like fun to see the animals. I
You like the
guess.
animals. That's
Yeah.
good.
And they're like explaining to us how to like take care of pets and stuff like that. So that was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Antoine?
Well, I didn't really know that they had like something to measure animals, so I learned that.
Okay. So you learned how to measure animals?
Well, I didn't know it was like something to measure
Oh, okay.
animals, so I learned that there was a different machine.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, good. So you
Yeah.
learned something I've never seen. I don't know
Mhm.
anything about a
Yeah.
machine to measure animals, so have to teach me one day what that's about.
And there were, you all also had some speakers, correct? Now, what did you learn from some of the speakers?
We learned there was a heartworm, and that they told us you could still see the worm inside. Also, there were these little black balls. They were tiny, and they were supposed to mess up when a dog goes to the bathroom. I think they said blood will come out instead. It looked like milk duds, but just a mini version.
Okay.
That's
So what did you learn at the business etiquette class?
We learned like how to. It was like basically what we learned through the whole camp, like be nice to your customers and stuff like that.
Because the customer's always right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So did you guys run into any customers trying to get a bargain, or any customers where you had to practice some of the things you learned?
I did.
You did?
And how did you deal with that?
Well, this guy, he didn't have $2, so he gave me $1. I mean, but he still bought the product, so that was okay. And then another guy did the same thing. And then this one lady, she was trying to help everyone around the room, but she was like complaining that the prices were too high. But I mean, she still bought something.
How
She
did
did
you-
buy
yes.
something. Good.
Now, what was your response if someone did say the price is too high?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Because I was told that one of the students shared with their customer, well, that's the cost of doing business. This has cost me X number of dollars. Therefore,
That's
a
right.
t-shirt costs $15. I said,
Yes.
I can understand that.
That's right.
Mhm.
They had a lot of 20s also.
The
It was
importance of
sorta
having
hard.
change.
I only had 21s, so it was hard. Like almost every person had 20s, and one guy told me that they'll have ones tomorrow, but we weren't gonna be there tomorrow.
Oh, darn. Okay.
Yes.
So next time we know to have more ones or try to get ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was like a guy. He was running to other people, yelling in their face, um, about our products and saying how much do they cost. He was just running around and yelling in people's face.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So an irate customer, it happens.
Yes.
But you just kept that smile, right?
Yeah.
And stayed focused on you and your business. And obviously you fared well, Antoine.
Very good.
Yes. Because the market day was only for 3 hours.
Wow.
So
That was very good.
you were a giant.
Did you
Yeah.
run into anything?
Not really, cause like all the customers I talked to were always like, they didn't say anything like rude or anything to me. But if they did like want to know about something, I would tell them how it was created, like what's in it and everything.
Okay. All right. So that's
Very
very
good, that
Very
is.
good. All right. Well, we appreciate you taking the time
Yes.
to share with us and letting other young people know
Yes.
to prepare next year to be a part. Do you think you guys will want to do it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. We like that.
Yes.
All right. So we thank you so much. Please stand by. We have more guests coming.
Yes.
All right. And welcome back. We have some lovely young men who actually first came on our show.
Yes.
And now they are back here actually doing some work and learning how to do things. Welcome back, Josh and Justin.
I'm Josh. I'm Justin.
Josh, Justin. I
Yes.
apologize. Sorry about that, guys.
We've had 2 Z's and 2 J's.
Yes. All right. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Well, our mom figured out that since she knows you, right? You know her
Yes.
mom?
From the show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and she talked about how asked if we were interested in learning how like TV works and the cameras and all that, and we were kind of interested because how I'm into like graphic design and like a lot of I'm just into like filming, so
Okay.
I said yeah, and then we just been learning how to work the cameras and how the green screen worked, and we worked a little in the back about
Alright.
like switching cameras and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right. So, and you are, and I apologize. Tell us how old you are, where you go to school. Everybody might not have seen you the first time. I mean, I know.
I'm
Yeah.
Justin Harris, and I go to Concord High School. I'm 16.
Okay.
I'm Josh Harris. I'm 17, and I also go to Concord High School.
Okay. Great. Great. And so, you guys tell us about your experience and what you've done so far.
Well, mainly working on the cameras, learning all the movements, and understanding all the calls and when to make those moves when the call is being called on time.
So, what was the most exciting? Like, wow, I never knew this worked like this. What was the thing that you said? Oh, you just knew it all.
Not really. Mostly what I was interested in was the green screen and how you got the graphics on the green screen to like pop up and all that stuff. And same with the effects of how you change frames sometimes. I don't know. There's some were kind of cool, like you had like a football come out and like
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So that was fun.
Yeah. Mhm.
The most interesting thing to me was learning all the camera movements and learning how angles work and all the lighting and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, it's bright. You need a lot of lights.
Yeah.
You need a lot of lights in here to make it work.
And like just today we watched the camera. I mean, not the camera. The light bulbs we replaced.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that happens from
Yeah.
time to time. They blow. Now,
Yeah.
we're going to just step out here. How about your trainers? How have they been?
They've been pretty simple.
They've been nice. They've been
Yeah,
able to
they've
help
been
you
nice.
through.
Yeah.
Do they have patience, or some of them are a little testy, or they good? They have
patience.
patience. All
Well,
right.
today since it's like a show happening, it was kind of like more like rapid.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
They were still good. Let you try out. So, would you encourage other young people to
Yes.
come and learn about the studio?
Yeah, if it's something that you're into, because if you're not really into it, like don't do it if you're not interested, because it would probably be boring for you. But like I said, I was already in the filming, so this is something cool for me to like learn.
Okay. So that's good. And
I mean, if you're same as him, if you're interested, then I would recommend getting education on it because you never know what you could do. At the
And
end.
how much time did you have to give up in order to do it? How often did you come down? How much time did you spend at the studio? Is it just about an hour?
It's about 2 hours.
2 hours.
And they do the classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, but since we have a church mentoring thing where like we mentor like younger kids at our church, we can't be here on Thursdays, but yeah, we're here on every Tuesday for about like 3 weeks now.
Very good, very good. All right, so we're excited.
Yes.
So, and the class now is the class, does it cost anything? So it's a free class.
Yeah,
and you get to learn?
When our mom told us about it, I thought it was gonna be other kids, but there's like I'm the youngest one here.
So is that part cool too, though? Even though they're all right, so that's good. So everybody, there's a no cost class. You get to come and learn about how to work at the studio.
Yes.
Hands-on training.
Right.
With nice, patient people.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
All
what's most
right.
important. And I was told that the next class will start sometime in September.
Okay.
And so if they want to find out more, can they call the funeral home?
Call. We're getting cues.
Yes. We will let you know on the
We
next
will
show.
update.
Yes.
But you can always call and we'll find out the
Yes.
information. So please feel free
Yes.
to call the funeral home 302-652-8887 in order to get more information about the class and what the classes do and all that fun stuff and becoming a part of the studio. And guess what? Now when you do your resume and when you start talking about things, guess you get to say hands-on training. That's pretty good.
And I think that's the best part.
I think that's the
Because
best
there's
part
a
as well.
large industry where people are making moolah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So have you
I'm
looked
sure
into
they'll
that? Is
appreciate
there a
your
lot of money
creativity.
in this
I
part?
would think so.
You would think so?
Yeah. It sounds like where there's a lot of money.
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing, a good skill to have, huh?
Mhm.
All right, so will you be able to use it at school? I know a lot of the schools now
Have.
have classes and things like that as well.
Do we have any at our school?
Yeah, some of the yearbook committee. Sometimes I guess like you see them like after school filming for something in the yearbook.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
have training on it, then I guess you could help out.
Okay. So
Yep.
you can be more active.
Exactly. Now, do you all have a YouTube channel? Are you making your own videos at home?
Yeah.
How are you continuously practicing and staying engaged?
Well, it's on I have the same YouTube page where I put my music. It's not just
Okay.
about like putting the music anymore. It's like about cool stuff I do. And so
Oh.
like I have 2 videos now that are just like video blogs.
Oh,
And
okay.
I went to a car event and I made a video about that. And then I just recently went to the beach, Ocean City, Maryland, and I made another video there. So like, I also took in some of the I learned that for the body motions when you're turning the camera, use your body, not just like your arms, because it's like more still. And I focused on that during the beach video, and it turned out really, really good.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good. So what is your website or how do we see that?
It's on YouTube. Search God Level Music, and it should come up. Yeah.
Say it slowly for everyone.
God Level Music.
Okay. God Level Music on YouTube. We'll bring it up.
Yeah.
All right. And you have a question for me?
Yeah, and we wanted you to give a shout out to your instructors, who you've learned so much from in the past 3 weeks.
So who are your
Names,
instructors?
come on. Don't be shy.
Starts with
You
a
guessed
D.
right.
David.
Yes.
Starts with the name.
And Alvin.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Because Alvin is very excited about the program. I
Yes.
talked with him and he said, no idea, we have an opportunity to give back to the community
Yes.
so that they can go
And
out
Keisha.
there and
Keisha.
Keisha,
Definitely
yes.
Keisha. That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
And Jay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Very important to know that we too are giving back. And
exactly.
having fun
Yes.
And we want to engage everyone. So please feel free to get in contact so you too can become a part of the upcoming class. All right. So I think we're all done.
I know. I really enjoyed that show.
All right. So please stand by. We will be right back. We've got a quick break.